we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thanks for tuning in to NBA action with us. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And SGA throws it down.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. On the wing, Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Allen can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Outside, SGA. Back to Holmgren. From outside the arc. The shot by Dort, no good. And here comes Cleveland. 4-point game. Outside Hunter. And the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with a layup. Pass to Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. Dort grabs the miss.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Wallace. Screen by Holmgren. Williams on the wing. And he drives in. The Cavaliers pull it in. To the paint. In transition, here comes Cleveland.
Hard to stop a guy with Allen's physical gifts inside. He forces the defense to get sloppy and foul.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. The Thunder making a switch here. No good on that one. No good on the second free throw.
A pure 5. Jarrett Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low. He rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. SGA's got 6.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in. And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And Williams punches it home.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pumped, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. The drive by Mobley. Misses in close. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 10-2 run here. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Dort outside. To the inside. And SGA throws it down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Outside for Dort. Holmgren outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Holmgren. 5 to shoot. And the big finish by Holmgren.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Cavaliers trail by 12. On the wing, Mitchell. Inside. Here's Tomlin. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well-run play, and Mitchell puts it in the perfect spot.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Bryant hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, Mitchell knows it's not all about him out there. If he can get another guy a shot, he will do it.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. To the middle. Here's Bryant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
The officials were right on top of that one.
It's his first trip to the line. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Thunder out in front. They lead by 14. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Williams with the screen. Fades and shoots. Nance pulls down the board.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off the shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Williams on the wing. Takes the three from deep three-point land. The long-distance three is buried. Williams has got 5 points.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Here's Wade. Some solid defense from Williams. Wade, that's good. Wade's gotten his second bucket of the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Mitchell. Double team on Mitchell. It's stolen by Nance. The three is up. Mitchell grabs a miss. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Williams into the lane.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
Nance the screen. Down low. Rejected by Holmgren. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Nance. And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. Outside, Williams. Stolen by Ball. Three-pointer. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Inside. On the wing, SGA. Ball with a steal. Here's Merrill. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Thunder leading by 15. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of this game. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Pass to Tyson. Cleveland working the ball around now. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Outside for SGA. Hartenstein a screen. Clock at 6. Pass to SGA. He drops it from range. SGA's got 5 points in the quarter.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Back to Allen. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
So far in this game, he's 0 for 2 at the line. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. 15 points in the game. Connects from downtown. Wallace has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The 3 from Mitchell. The shot comes out. Thunder leading by 18. Outside, SGA. Puts it up from the high post. And the shot no good, a bit short. All by himself. And Mitchell with the slam.
In the open floor, very few people can stay with Mitchell.
Goes up from the top of the key. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. Williams grabs the board. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And Hunter, here we go. SGA pulls it in.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
And so it's Oklahoma City with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
Pass to SGA. Here's Wallace. Knocks down the long J. Wallace has got 6.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Mitchell, good.
I love seeing guys use the mid-range. Mitchell, that's just some smart basketball.
Wallace, left side. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Here's Allen. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Back to SGA. Outside, Williams. Outside, SGA. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. The Cavaliers trail by 18. From deep. Allen a screen. Pass to Hunter. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Hunter's gotten his second bucket.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
It's stolen by Garland. In transition, here comes Cleveland. And it's Mitchell scoring off the run out.
Just a great break there, started by Garland's steal.
To the inside. Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. To the middle. And stolen by Holmgren. Pass to Wallace. The three. Drills it from deep. Wallace has got 9 points.
Most of the time, if you give him that much room, oh yeah, that's going to be the result.
Here's Hunter. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Now Wallace. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
To the paint. Here's Bryant to stop the run. And he lays it in.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Wiggins from long range. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Garland for three. The rebound by Wiggins. Pass to Holmgren. And here's SGA. 18 points for him. Wallace outside. Sinks it from distance. Wallace has got 12 points here in the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
It's tipped. Back to Mitchell. Tipped. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. He has 7. Here he goes. Oh, misses the dunk.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
The Cavaliers trail by 21. Pass the ball. Here's Wade. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Here are the Thunder with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Wallace's shot is good.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
On the wing, Caruso. Pass to Hartenstein. Stolen by Ball. The shot.
we've got the Washington Wizards taking on the Utah Jazz. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now.
I like how confident and aggressive Bailey is. He takes initiative whenever he sees an opportunity.
And that one drops for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Coulibaly. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
So much fluidity from Sarr, going right at the rim with that slam.
Markkanen, good.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And Sarr throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Down low, Hendricks. Washington with the rebound. Shot's good by Middleton.
That was really a platinum-level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
Takes the 3. Another miss by Utah. We've seen a quick start here for the Wizards. It's a 3-point game. Young with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. And Sarr throws it down.
This is why you involve the big man Sarr in pick and rolls. He understands how to take advantage.
Bailey with a wide open look. Pass to George. The 3. The Jazz again can't hit it. On offense, here are the Wizards. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Now Sarr. Back to Young. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Buries it from 3-point range.
He was free to fire at his leisure there. Not much resistance.
Pass to Sarr. Outside, George. Banked in off the glass.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
That 3 off the mark. Wizards leading by 6. Young with no one around. The offensive rebound. Lets the 3 fly. He can't hit that time.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Bailey. That ball's nice speed that time from George. 6-point for Ace Bailey.
There's no question Bailey can score from anywhere. The defense cannot allow this guy to run free.
And Brian Keeve wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Wizards leading by 3. Inside. Bagley, no good. Right side, George. Pass to Bailey. To the inside. Markkanen can't get it to go. Here's Riley. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Bailey. And Utah, another 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Here's Johnson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Jazz trailed by 4. Pass to Bailey. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. Rebound, Washington. On the wing, Johnson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, you got to love the confidence this kid plays with. Johnson feels like he can score inside whenever he wants.
He gets it up. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Wizards lead by 6. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
He's off on the second. And Love has it in the corner. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Yeah, you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
There's the pick. Driving in. Bagley with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Bagley's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And the Wizards with possession. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Now, here's Johnson. Back to Bagley. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Bailey. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Bailey's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, once Ace Bailey gets it going, good luck slowing him down. He can make just about any shot on any type of defender.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Young, no good. Jazz trailed by 5. Here's Collier. Nothing on the board. Pass to Bailey. Here's Nurkic. Rebound, Washington. This one for 3. The kick out to Young. Launches from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 7 points in the game.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
Pass to Collier. From outside the arc. And the basket by Bailey. Bailey's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Utah.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Pass to Bailey. And here's Nurkic. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Here's Young. Coulibaly trying to break free. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Here's Bailey. And the Jazz with another 3.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
On its way from Young for 2. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Driving to the basket.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Just a threat to score off the dribble. Young is crafty at assessing the defense and exploiting it.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but that was bad.
Wizards leading by 9. Pass to Sarr. Nice ball movement by Washington. Oh, and he jams it right over Lauri Markkanen. Wow.
Goodness. Sarr is a different type of athlete.
George with the ball. Now defended by Sarr. Here's Hendricks. Rebound, Washington. The wide open look here for Coulibaly. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here's George. Hasn't made one yet. Markkanen down low. Outside for George. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. To the middle. Sarr's shot is off. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Washington Wizards. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Markkanen pulls it in. Jazz trailed by 11. Outside, George. Pass to Bailey. And a miss there on the triple. And the Wizards with possession. Young with the ball. 14 points for him. To the inside. Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
Pass to Bailey. There's the 3. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now, here's Markkanen. Back to George. And it's George finishing it off.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Washington leading now by 10. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Carrington. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. He's got 5. And the Wizards with possession. Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Champagnie. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Champagnie's got his first bucket in this one. George with the ball. Picked up by Bagley. And they double up Markkanen. Fires for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Washington leading now by 7. Sinks that one from the post. Bagley's got 5 points so far.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Johnson outside. Down low. Here's Champagnie.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Inside. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
There's the screen. Pass to Riley. From outside, off the mark. Jazz trailed by 7. Out left to the wing. Now Bailey. Nice ball movement by Utah. Markkanen can't get it to go. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one misses. 1:10 left to play in the third. Pass to Bailey. And here is Markkanen. Defended by Beck. And Markkanen throws it down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now Carrington. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Here's Nurkic. Off target from three-point range. Wizards leading by 7. Here's Gill. Off with the layup. Here's Collier. Fires the 3. Drops in the tray. 24 points for Ace Bailey.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And we've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Jazz trailed by 4. Pass to Collier. 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Shot's good by Filipowski. Filipowski's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Jazz. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And Sarr throws it down.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
Here's Nurkic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Alex Sarr. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Washington.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Back to Sarr. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
Showing some strength on that finish. Sarr just pushing through that contact.
Pass to Bailey. To the paint. And the foul called on Alex Sarr. That'll be his second foul of the game. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. And Sarr pulls it down. Washington leading now by 5. Young drives in. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden, the defense barely gets a chance to react.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And so George will bring it up for Utah. They trail by 7. To the left wing. Fires from deep. Another miss by Utah. On offense, here are the Wizards. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
Outside, George. Now Bailey. Just 5 on the clock. He answers with a dunk of his own.
And no shortage of agility for Bailey. He just leaps up to the rim.
Young fires. Missed on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Bailey. Here's Hendricks. Now Bailey. Young with the steal. Pushing it up. Koulibaly. He's off from 3. Jazz trailed by 7. Now Bailey. Markkanen down low. Sarr pulls it down. So it's the Wizards now. Young. And it's good.
And although he's smaller, Young willing to battle inside and shows you he can score through contact.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the jam. Bailey fires. Knocks down the 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Young showing the moves down low.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
Now Markkanen. It's off. Young left side. Shoots the 3. The 3 goes down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Outside, Markkanen. Now Bailey. Shot clock at 5. For 3. Cleared away by George. And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 16-6 run.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Young! 3! Good! Young with the steal. Puts it up from deep. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. So for Allie LaForce. Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. It's the Toronto Raptors taking on the Milwaukee Bucks.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Inside, Bosh. Banked in off the glass. Bosh has got his second bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
And then Bosh with the jam.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Antetokounmpo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Here's Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
The three from Bosh. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
And both free throws good for Giannis. Pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. A shot by Carter. Nobody around. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now, here's Porter. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Porter outside. Bosh grabs the miss. For 3, Siakam. Rebounded by the Bucks. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious. And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
The shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Raptors leading by 3. And Carter has it in the corner. Knocks down the 3 ball. Carter's got 8.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Bucks trail by 6. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 10.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside Carter. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Sims in the corner. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Bosch. Raptors leading by 7. Kicks it out to Siakam. It's stolen by Harris. Fast break, Milwaukee. Trent with the wide open look. Hits the three from the wing.
And we are in the era of the transition 3, and that is one of the guys you want taking them.
Outside Bosch. Pass to Leonard. To the paint. Here's Christie. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's his first foul. Pass to Christie. Carter up top. To the inside. And Siakam throws it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
A free-flowing first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
Portis the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Raptors leading by 8. Down low. Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by McGrady. And Toronto has possession. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And here's Lowry, following Kyle Kuzma's three. And stolen by Portis. Anthony's shot is off. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. Here's McGrady. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. The shot by Turner, no good. Bucks trail by 12. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Lowry's shot is good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
To the middle. And Turner throws it down.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Toronto working the ball around now. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Milwaukee. It's a 10-point game. Barnes. The layup off target. And it's Turner off the drive. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. 3-on-3. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
And that one's good. Barnes. Barnes has got the lead up to 13 now for the Raptors.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Out to DeRozan. And the rejection by Giannis. Turner for three. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. Raptors leading by 13. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Fast break Toronto. No problems knocking that one down. Bargnani's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they get it. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security's everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Bucks with some changes. Bucks trail by 20 to the inside. Here's Sims. Bargnani grabs the board. Barnes left side. Outside for Lowry. From past the arc. Drops in the tray. Lowry's got 8 points.
And those reflexes never let Lowry down. He was primed for that shot.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Bargnani with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Here's McGrady. Powered down with both hands.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Pass to DeRozan. Off target from three-point range.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Here's Lowry. Count it. Good. 10 points for him. Here's Kuzma. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Carter for three. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Carter's got the first field goal of the second half for the Raptors. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. To the paint. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And this is how you execute in transition. Porter Jr. enjoys leaking out and running all over the defense.
Leonard with the bucket.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Siakam inside the three-point line. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Bosh, no one around him. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Outside, Porter. Beyond the arc. And the Bucks miss again. And it's the Raptors' ball. Took him no time at all on that one. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Now here's Anthony. Still yet to score. Driving inside. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Outside Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time. Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Bucks trail by 21. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Out to Kuzma. 4 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Raptors leading by 21. Here's Siakam. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
Siakam hits them both. Back to Anthony. A 3-ball. Carter pulls it in.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, it's simple math. You've got to limit teams to one shot on your defensive end and then give yourself extra possessions when you have the ball.
And that kind of defense ain't going to get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
Not the greatest effort there defensively, and he took advantage.
Into the lane. Offensive rebound. And he banks in the layup.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And it's good for 2. Leonard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Here's Anthony. He takes it in. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Now here is Carter. 14 points for him. The kick out to Bosch. Bosch. Shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Bosch has got 11 points.
And Bosch proving he has the range. The D has to take him seriously from outside.
There's the pick. Here's Portis, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Inside, Sims. Off with the layup. The three from Leonard, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Toronto Raptors finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting light. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Toronto with the ball. Pass to Carter. Kicks it out to Leonard. And the three ball is good. Leonard's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Raptors.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Carter with it. Picked up by Harris. Nobody near Leonard. The three-pointer, no good. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Harris. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Trent can't hit. It's been all Raptors. On the wing, Christie. And Leonard has it in the corner. Fires away from outside. Out to Carter. From outside the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Portis can't get it to go. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And when the defense retreats to the paint in transition, there is going to be an opening at the three-point line.
And how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots. So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Siakam left side. Off target from outside. Here's Kuzma. Misses the three. It's been all Raptors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Siakam misses.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Pass to Lowry. And here's Bargnani for 3. Sinks the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen. Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Pass to Bargnani. Takes the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bargnani's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Toronto. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Here's Toronto. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Connects from three-point range.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
And dynamite in his legs. And DeRozan detonates at the rim.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And it's Giannis missing. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 20-4 run. Lowry inside the line. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And that's Lowry's shot right there. Always looking to capitalize from that range.
Porter at the elbow. They kick it out to Green. From downtown. Porter looking it over. Down low. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws. Second free throw, no good. Here's McGrady. Good, nice job down low.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Outside, Porter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses there. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. James in the high post. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
back to Holmes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And it's James missing. To the middle. Here's Murray. Nice D from Doncic. And so just over a minute and a half played. Smart on the wing. Back to Ayton. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Now Doncic following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
The Lakers on offense. 4-point game. And the dunk by James.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Here's Murray. Rebounded by the Lakers. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge. And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Watson has it in the corner. Inside. Here's Holmes. And that time, also a missed shot. Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Here's LaRavia. On the wing, Doncic. For Murray. And it's Doncic missing.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Gordon.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Doncic. And stolen by Gordon. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Doncic outside. Kicks it out to James. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Outside Gordon. The layup missed. Lakers leading by 8. And they double up LeBron. To the paint. Pass to Doncic. And that one is good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Here's Hardaway. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Hardaway Jr. carving out some space for himself with that play call.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Smith. Here's Connect. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They have made it very... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
Connect with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. To the left side wing. Pass to Vincent. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And that one drops. Hayes has got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers. To the inside. Outside for Murray. From deep. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Taken away by Hayes. Fast to connect. Here's Vincent. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Back to connect. A beautiful reverse layup. Connects. Got his first basket.
Well, Connect is not just a shooter. He's got the strength to handle that interior contact.
Pass to Holmes. And it's Denver scoring again.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
Well, when you can see over the top of the defense like that, you have a huge advantage.
And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Lakers making a change here. And so Brown will bring it up for Denver. Down by 12. Down low. Astonagi. Hit the tip. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Ayton a screen. To the paint. Knocks it loose. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Hardaway from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Hardaway has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Denver. Pass to Vanderbilt. Out to the wing. Here's LaRavia. No scoring in this one. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Screen by James. Shoots the 3. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of the 7. The Nuggets trailed by 7. Astonagi from past the arc. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Back to Doncic. To the middle. Now LaRavia. Hands it from downtown. And it's a 12-point Laker lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Lakers.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Ball's knocked loose. Smart with the steal. Inside. Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
And how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
Astonagi over Ayton. They get it back. Back to Brown. Now here's Hardaway. Guarded by Smart. Shot clock at 6. Najee, good. Najee's got his first points in this one.
I like the dish from Hardaway Jr., proving once again he's a team-first player.
Now Doncic. Luka taking it in. Pass to LaRavia. Up again. It's good on the putback. Ayton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers. And that does it for the first half of play. Lakers lead by 14. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Murray with it. To the inside. Here's Holmes. Outside for Murray. Gordon a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Holmes. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron James on the wing. Pass to Hayes. Here's Connect. And here is James. 10 points for him. Inside. And Hayes throws it down.
The playmaking ability of James, his level of creativity in the pick and roll is simply phenomenal.
And it's Gordon missing. Los Angeles leading by 16. Doncic looking it over. Now here's James. Pass to Connect. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 18.
You have to stay attached to Connect. He's a terrific off-ball threat.
And the basket by Gordon.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
If you're trying to outthink LeBron James, forget about it. He's always been one step ahead.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 17-point game.
Tenacious drive there by Gordon, crashing into the defense, getting fouled there while taking the shot.
And Gordon drops them both. And the Lakers with possession here. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Connect. Back to James. Smith left side. Lakers passing it around. This one for 3. And again, no good by the Lakers. To the paint. Back to Brown. Now Holmes. It's rebounded by Hayes. Pass to Connect. And he makes good on the layup. LeBron's got 13 points.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
To Holmes. Now here's Gordon. Going in. What a jam! What a jam!
And that's the kind of aggression they want to see from Gordon. Force the issue. Make the D think twice about how they're going to guard you.
Lakers leading by 14. Pass to James. Good on the triple. James has got 6 in the quarter.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
And Watson slams it in. Oh,
Oh, that will energize his teammates, going right at the defender and throwing it down.
And here's Hayes. In the corner, Smith with it. Outside, James. Out to the right wing. In the corner, Smith with it. James outside. Off target from outside. The Nuggets trailed by 15. Watson's shot is off. Back to LeBron. And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Braun. That's his first foul. And here is Los Angeles now. Over to the wing. Pass to connect. Three-pointer. The shot. No good. And here are the Nuggets now. Here's Watson. Brown outside. Here he goes. Lakers with the rebound. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Connect. And Ayton throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here we felt it. Down low. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Brown outside. And another miss by Denver. Now Vanderbilt hasn't made one yet. Lets it go with a three. No good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been... And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Lakers leading by 17. Pass to connect. Misses the deep three-point attempt. For three, Murray. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Back to connect. From the arc. Some solid defense from Brown. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Brown's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Denver.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that. And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Oh, excellent preparation from Hardaway Jr. Primed to attack.
Laravia. Pass to Vanderbilt. It's Connect on the wing. And it's Laravia missing. The Nuggets trail by 16. Hardaway for three. Laravia with it. Now Vincent gets it to go from beyond the arc. Vincent's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Brown feeling out of it. Hits it from three-point range.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the three. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
Jacks up a three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 19. Here's Jones. What a finesse finish on the lay-in.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Denver. No good from 3. Doncic outside. 20 feet away. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Vanderbilt's got 4 this quarter.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Lakers leading by 16. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Hayes. Now Doncic. 4 on the clock. Nails the jumper.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Pass to Vanderbilt. In the corner, Smart with it. Offline with his 3. Here's Strawther. The Nuggets with another miss. The Lakers moving the ball around. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Off target with his 3. Here's Tyson. It's Brown on the wing. To end the run. No good. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Spurs in an interconference battle here at the AT&T Center in San Antonio. Spurs working the ball around now. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Brunson. Towns the screen. Down low. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
He's so quick. The only chance you have against Fox is to give him tons of space.
Pass to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Fox with it. Now guarded by Towns. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
To the middle. Here's Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
6 to shoot. They get it again. The kick out to Fox. That 3 off the mark. Here's Anunoby. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Here's Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. Shoots over Anunoby. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Over to the left wing. Shoots over Bridges. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the
yep.
flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Wembanyama outside. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Brunson outside. To the inside. Here's Yabusele. A rebound by the Spurs. Back to Barnes. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Banked in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Brunson with a clean look. New York, no good that time either. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Castle. Bridges with the steal. And here's the break. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. Vassell inside the line. Here's Wembanyama. Nobody near Barnes. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
In the corner, Castle with it. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. From deep, Brunson. Good on the three-point shot.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining through. He just had to answer that last shot.
Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Yabusele. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
To the paint. Here's Towns. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The Knicks making a switch here. Off the inbound. Shot clock at 3. Here's McBride. Misses the 3. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Wembanyama. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Capitalizing inside with ease. Wemby is just so skilled down in this area.
There's the pick to the inside. Diawara. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
Boy, Vassell has a smooth offensive game. This man just makes it look easy.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Pass to Barnes. Out to the right wing. Wembanyama. Right side. And it's San Antonio with another.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. From deep, Brunson. Brunson from long distance.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Inside, Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
They have no answer for Wemby tonight. Honestly, I'm not sure how they could defend him.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
They double team Wembanyama. Three-pointer, Fox. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 7-point differential. And Barnes comes to help. Brunson scanning the floor. And the dunk by Towns.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ. Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Right side Towns. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Back to Barnes. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Back to Anunoby. And here's Brunson outside. 4 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Yep, that one goes in there. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
Impressive shot from Towns, maintaining his balance despite the contact.
The 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Knicks trail by 6. From deep, Brunson. Barnes grabs the miss. And so it's San Antonio with it. Down low. And it's Vassell in the corner. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Vassell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs. And the dunk by Robinson.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Fox with it. Pass to Castle. Knocked away. Bridges with the steal. Oh, wow!
That is powerful. That is the kind of stuff you only see in video games. Come on, Mikal.
They set the pick. Here's Wembanyama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Now off the inbound.
And they've repeatedly closed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Spurs lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
And here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Towns. Can't get it to fall. In the corner, Castle with it. Back to Wembanyama. Now Castle. 8 points for him. No good on the shot. Fox with the steal. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Barnes outside. Shoots over Towns. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Fox feeling it out a bit. That one drops for him. Fox has got 6.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Brunson off the dribble. And the rejection by Wembanyama. It's Vassell on the wing. He has 5. Wembanyama with it. Brunson picks him up. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots a fader. Wembanyama gets the bucket. 18 points for him.
We are seeing more and more big men with smooth, fluid shooting strokes. But Wemby's, he might be the most impressive.
Brunson, left side. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Here's Here's Castle. Basket is good. The assist from Vaughn. And now it's a 9-point Spurs lead. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Here's Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And there are subtleties to Big Cat's approach. Nice pump fake that time.
And Towns drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And here is Harper. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Harper's got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs.
Superb focus from Harper on that shot, absorbing the contact well.
And here's Brunson outside. And they get it back. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Vassell. And here they come. Here's Castle. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Knicks trailed by 9. Towns. Off target at the rim. Spurs passing it around. For 3, Vassell. Ball's knocked loose. One-on-one here. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Making his presence felt on the defensive end. Bridges, a quick switch kind of guy.
New York shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Here's Champagnie. Here's Vassell. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Vassell's got 7 points.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Launches a 3. Brunson, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
Both teams will make substitutions. Spurs leading by 5. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Johnson. In the corner, Sohan with it. Pocket 4. The rebound by Yabusele. Now Towns. New York missing again. And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. So it's the Spurs now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's deflected. Out left to the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Pass to Clarkson. Back to Yabusele. Here's the break. Here's Castle. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And it was Wembanyama who got it rolling after definitely getting a hold of the ball there.
San Antonio leading by 7. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by New York. Deep 2 from Clarkson. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Clarkson's got his first bucket in this one. Outside, Fox. In the corner, Castle with it. The rebound by Yabusele. Knicks trailed by 5. Clarkson on the wing. Out to the wing. Yabusele, the screen. Clock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Cornette.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Golic. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Wembanyama fires. Count it. Nails it from 14.
Timeout. See, this is the thing about Wembanyama's size. It gives him scoring options that no one else has.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie. Count it!
Hey, that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
And it misses. Spurs leading by 11. Rebounded by Yabusele.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
For the Knicks. Knicks trailed by 11. Here's Towns. There's 1:59 left to play here in the fourth. And the rejection by Wembanyama. But here's Castle. Shot clock at 5. And there's the dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Bridges with the rebound. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 13. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. With it, now guarded by Wembanyama.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Spurs.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Wembanyama. Box! A three-pointer. Good!
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Punch in there for the rebound. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Wembanyama fires. 3, good. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good